Hi guys, I am back. Sorry about the no video yesterday. I went into town to the post office and got the packages mailed out to the family to make sure that they were covered with their food. Oh, and we had a food truck come through, so they had to, I volunteer at it every month, and this time it had to be a drive-through type of thing, and so they needed somebody to make sure that everything was done and everything. And then I had to take food to several families that can't come out of their home at all. And so we went and dropped that off. And then I decided I was going to take a day for myself. And in so doing, I kind of overdid it. Like, no, I didn't I did overdo it. And by about 4:30, I was hurting so bad I took pain meds and I fell asleep. And it was well after dark. And as you know, I have to use natural lighting to film. So I missed getting a video up for you guys. And I apologize. Completely apologize for that. But as you can see, I redid my entire room. I moved my recliner over here where I can reach almost 90% of my craft stuff while I'm in my recliner. But I also have a window behind me, and then I have my boards that were in front of this window is now over here to my left in front of that window, and the closet is still a mess over there. I still have not got that done. And if you hear my puppies, I have 2 of them in my room right now, and the other ones are whining because they're not the ones in the room. And I noticed that, hey, be nice to each other. I know I have 3 of them in my room actually, because my son has 1 that he's training, and then I have 2 that I'm training, and then we have 3 that are going to other homes and are not going to be specialty trained. So yeah. Anyway, I got a big mess, and I've worked quite a bit, but I put myself in to the point that even today I can't move very much. I can't do very much, and I woke up yesterday hurting pretty bad, but I knew I had to do, and so I pushed further than I should have, knowing that I was already in pain. And then today it was like, oh my gosh. But as always, I'm taking all the precautions when I do actually go out. Like yesterday, I actually went out. But guys, I'm getting a bit of cabin fever. But you have to realize I social distance all the time. So I social distance pretty much, stay at home all the time. So my social distancing has been since, well, I did go out with my friend somewhere around the 10th. I went with her, and I went out on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th to do my grocery shopping, and then yesterday to go to the post office, and that's all I've been out for the entire month. And before that, it was like a week. I think I was at my friend's house one day, helped her one day the week before, and then 2 weeks before that, hadn't gone anywhere. Then I was at my friend's house again, like I said, and they live off grid as well. So it's like, it's safe for me to go to my friend's house anyway. But pretty much that's all I go. Either go to my kids' house where my grandkids are in town, the post office, the truck stop, which is usually just go get gas and maybe pick up Diet Pepsi or cigarettes or candy bars sometimes. And then my friend's house, who lives right out here with us. And the truck stop, when we go into the truck stop, of course, we do everything to take care of ourselves there. Because it's a truck stop and it's gross. And whether there's a virus or not, you take care of yourself when you go in a truck stop. Sorry, that's just the way that it is. Yeah. You wash your hands, and I don't know that we really social distanced before the virus, but we didn't, you didn't get real close to people, and you really didn't, like, you stood behind the counter to pay for things or to wait for your Taco Bell or something. But in the casino, you might play in the casino and maybe once in a great while sit next to somebody. But for the most part, so I got a little bit of cabin fever and the weather's been really nasty. Today was nicer. It was actually a nicer day. I just can't get out and do anything because I'm in pain. And I was going to change out of my pajamas. I'm still in my pajamas for this video. And I was like, nope, that takes too much energy. So, overall, no, don't pull that down. You'll knock the internet off. Overall, this is just a check-in video to let you know I'm still around. Sorry about yesterday. I will be coming back. Hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow and I won't be in as much pain and I'll be able to move. Right now, I'm going to get my trays down. Oh, let's see if we can show it to you. This was an old meat box, and inside of it I have stuff in it. And if right here is my little box that I do the wallpaper flowers with. And then up there are my lap trays that I use. Whoops, I don't know if I'm showing you. Let's see. Oh, well maybe. Hold on. I can't show you. Anyway, up there, above the shoe boxes, is the trays that I use for my lap trays. I can do my die cutting. And then I got all my journals and stuff right here to the right of me. So, hopefully I'll be able to do more than just craft in my chair. I do have a bunch of stuff on the floor. Oh, my floor is still a mess because I craft on my floor probably 80% of the time. Otherwise, I'm crafting in my recliner. And I don't like to clean it up. And I've got a lot of projects because Alicia Hoplop did a video today of all the challenges that are going on through the end of April, I think it is. And I'm going to try to enter as many of those as possible. And then, who was it? Susie Tootsie Tucker was doing a challenge. And then Everything Marmy is doing a fun game called Things, Humor in a Box. That's kind of a fun one. And then Cornflower has a tag going around. And I guess that's pretty much what today is. I'm just checking in with you and telling you how I'm doing. How my fur babies are doing is just fine because I'm always home with them. And how am I shopping these days? Same as I always do, once a month. And I haven't had to shop. So I do a little bit of online shopping, but I've not been doing much of that either. But I pretty much answered most of the questions that were on there. And does my family craft with me? Not per se. My son does blacksmithing. in origami. And my husband carves and paints, but not with me. They do that on their own. We do it individually. Anyway, that's all I had to say today. I'm sorry, just rambled on. The medication hasn't cleared out of my system yet. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.